Well, today, Canadians are encouraged to participate in the global movement Giving Tuesday, aimed at supporting thousands of charities across the country. One of the co-founders of the movement, CanadaHelps, is planning to exceed $13 million it raised last year as more Canadians are turning to charitable services to meet basic needs. Giving Tuesday is also Food Banks Canada's largest single most important day for individual donations. For more on all of this, let's bring in Duke Chang, CEO of CanadaHelps, and Kirsten Beardsley, CEO of Food Banks Canada. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Kirsten, I wonder if we can start with you just to get a sense of what the demand is like out there that you're seeing across the country.
The demand at food banks right now is the largest we've ever seen. It's the highest we've ever seen right across the country. We've never had so many folks turning to food banks, and that means more new clients, so folks who never thought they would have to go to food banks ever before. We're seeing a growth in the number of seniors, and as always, the number of kids going to food banks is stubbornly high. So about 2 million visits to food banks every single month across the country.
And is this right? It's up 78% since before the pandemic, Kirsten?
That's exactly right. We've never seen, we're seeing year-over-year growth, but yeah, that nearly 80% since prior to the pandemic just speaks to the depth of need and how many people across this country right now are struggling to make ends meet and then turning to nonprofits and charities to help them get through the month.
What is the support like, Kirsten, that you're getting? Is it enough in order to be able to meet that demand?
Well, it is. I mean, we are seeing, we love Giving Tuesday. We're seeing a lot of support and a lot of attention to the work that we do. Our concern is always that we are seeing a phenomenon right now across the country where folks who used to be donors to food banks are now the ones having to come through our doors as recipients. So Giving Tuesday really is a day that allows us to remind everybody across this country just how critical it is that you look to your communities and support the organizations and the causes that matter to you. Food banks certainly need your support more than ever. We're always generously supported, but we need more and more folks and companies across this country to step up in order to meet, as you said, an 80% growth in demand.
Duke, what are you seeing out there? And maybe you can also just give us a little bit of a refresher in terms of CanadaHelps, because this is an online platform where people can donate money, but to various charities.
That's right. So CanadaHelps, we are a charitable foundation ourselves, and we are the largest online charitable donation and fundraising platform in Canada. So you can come to CanadaHelps.org and find any of the 86,000 charities that there are across Canada and make a donation to them today on Giving Tuesday and any day, really. And similarly, we try to support charities like Kirsten's and all the food banks out there with fundraising capabilities so they can do their own digital fundraising.
How much are Canadians showing up and donating to charities this year, maybe compared to previous years?
Yeah, it's been a busy year. If you think about right from the beginning of the year, we've had a lot of crises this year, and Canadians are always generous in crises time, right? They've shown up, whether it was for the war or the floods or other reasons. And now we have this other tremendous need that Kristen's alluding to. Our latest data shows that 20% of Canadians are now having to turn to charities for the basic essentials. Food, yes, but also shelter and clothing. And 7 in 10 of those folks are doing so for the very first time this year. So to Kristen's point, this is now a problem that's climbing the socioeconomic ladder, right? This is not just a poverty problem anymore.
So yeah, if there's more people in need, and some, like Kirsten was mentioning, and you're highlighting there, that hadn't needed before, might have been the people donating before even. How do you rally new support in this time, or even rally support of some of the people who have been donating all along, and we're in this macroeconomic environment where things are very uncertain, and there's higher interest rates maybe squeezing everybody's budgets these days?
Yeah, on the donation side, what we're seeing is that those who have the capacity to give are digging deeper and giving more. And certainly there's other ways to express your generosity too, whether it's through volunteerism of your time or advocacy to ask the government officials to do more. There's lots of opportunities for everybody to contribute. Giving Tuesday is the start of giving season, and certainly from now through the end of the year, it's a very important time for all charities.
I'm also just curious, Duke, with your technology background, how you see that playing a role. I mean, obviously, you're at an online platform, but you've been the CEO at where you are right now at CanadaHelps for just under a year now, I think.
That's right.
So how are you hoping that maybe your technology background could help you here?
Well, certainly the world is turning more technical and digital every day, and we need charities to do the same. There's a big digital divide for charities that we need to help them catch up on. And certainly as you look at the way fundraising is going now, it's more and more increasingly online, and charities need to be tech savvy about that. If you think about what's going on with what just happened with Cyber Monday, yesterday, it was $4 billion of sales, I think, that was reported on this network earlier today.
Yeah.
What if a fraction of that, which is really about consumerism, was also about generosity online? What if we could turn just a fraction of the spend yesterday on consumerism towards charities? Wouldn't that be incredible?